Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming Chapter 3 of Endless Summer Book 3. If you haven't joined me before, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here on the screen, also below the player at twitch.tv/aromanticace. There's a graphic. If you cannot read the words in either of those two places, go to that website, click on, or just scroll down actually. Click on that graphic and it'll take you to my fancy new website, aromanticace.weebly.com, where you can read the most recent version of the drinking game rules in text form. And if you're watching from YouTube, that link is right below in the description. Also, if you haven't joined me before, the story so far, so we are playing as Kira, a college co-ed who won this all-expenses-paid trip to this private island in the Caribbean owned by this rich asshole, for a week at the start of summer vacation. So this was supposed to be a good time, chilling out with some of our classmates, most of whom didn't know us, or some of them didn't even like us. And we get to the island, and we find out there are no support staff, no one in air traffic control, no one at the resort except for our tour guide, who was on the plane with us. So we had our pilot, our tour guide, and that was it, a bunch of co-eds out completely alone in a very expensive resort. And what you can imagine happened. Obviously, we partied, and we ran into a saber-toothed tiger. Yeah, this island is weird. So, we ended up at first running afoul of the indigenous inhabitants of the island, because, of course, we're fucking colonizers. And at first they, wanted to kill us, but not really, and then we found out that we're, the crux of their religion, but also in so being, we're supposed to bring about the apocalypse, but maybe stop it? I'm still confused on why exactly they wanted us alive if we're supposed to bring about the apocalypse. Anyway, all we wanted to do was get off the island, and we did manage to do that at the end of Book 2. We walked through a Stargate and got back to our college campus to find there was a volcano in the middle of Frat Row. And we have since extended this logic to the entire world has been consumed by lava, with absolutely zero evidence to this effect. We have reason to believe that the area, immediately around the island was in trouble because there was a volcanic eruption that we were not part of because we're in a time bubble, because of course we are. But, so we know that. And we know the college campus, and I guess we've just decided that, yeah, the entire rest of the world is no more. I don't know what led us to this conclusion apart from, defeatism. But anyway, now we're seeing if we can try to stop that, except at the end of Book 2, after the world's longest epilogue, we found out that our character is, has been messing with time for decades, of her own life, basically just trying to keep these dumbass co-eds alive. Over 2,000 times, she's reset time trying to keep everybody alive because they are too dumb to keep themselves alive. So, I guess we're just trying to keep them alive through the end of the book. I don't know. Anyway, last time, so we've reunited with several so far. So we've reunited with Jake and Estella, and then Varen, Diego, Raj, and Michelle. Oh, and Yvonne, but Yvonne was with us anyway. We have since been press-ganged onto a pirate crew, and by that we mean we are the pirates' only crew, except for one red-haired woman on his ship whom he calls the Witch. I wonder who it could be, considering our red-headed friend Quinn got possessed by the island's heart and keeps going Dark Phoenix every time she uses the powers. I wonder if they could be related. I also want to give a shout out before I get started to my new follower, Starlight Galaxy 01. Thank you for the follow while I was, dark for the week. So, with that, the stinger for Chapter 3 is a mysterious woman has stowed away on the Dorado. Who is she? And more importantly, when will you get to experience your first pirate raid? Will we ever straighten out our priorities? Let's find out! So this is Act 7, Chapter 3. What doesn't kill us? We are on board the Dorado off the eastern coast of the island somewhere. Pale moonlight silhouettes a woman leaning against the railing at the prow of the ship. She turns toward you. Kira! Yay, it's Quinn! Oh my god, and look at her hair, she looks so cute. Oh my goodness, and I'm gonna get to make this outfit in The Sims. Eee! Quinn? Oh my god. It can't be, can it? I mean, the last we knew, she had potentially gotten herself blown up by a missile, so I understand everyone's confusion. You were hit with a rocket! We saw you explode! Thank you, Exposition Fairy. Whoa, hang on. Are we talking to Ariel or Ursula? Okay, I don't know that it's appropriate to define the island's heart as Ursula, since it's not inherently evil, it's just... I feel like the island's heart is probably, like, chaotic neutral? Because it doesn't really seem to want to answer to anything. Except Quinn, apparently, so maybe true. I don't know. I still think way too hard about this. Quinn puffs out her cheeks, trying not to look hurt by the question. Oh, I mean, to be fair, she called us Kira. The island's heart never does that. Also, her eyes usually glow green, Jake. I have to have lots of conversations with this boy. It's me, don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt anyone. You rush forward and wrap your arms around Quinn. She rests her chin on your shoulder. It really is you. Of course, silly. Yay, we got a point with her. For nothing at all. She grins at you before pulling away and gazing at the group. I'm so glad to have finally found all of you. So we can say, have you seen any sign of the others? How did you survive the explosion? Or, where did you get that outfit? Okay, she's on board a pirate ship. I think we know where she got the outfit. I mean, how did you survive the explosion? I feel like magical girl powers, so... I'm really more concerned, I think Game Kira would be more concerned with, have you seen any sign of the others? Clearly not, or they'd be here too. What? I said sign, I didn't say did you kidnap them and put them on a pirate ship, Estella. Jeez. What, you don't know that? She could have information. Thank you, Diego. Estella's right. Unfortunately, I don't know where anyone is at this point. Oh. Yeah, well, we tried. Hey, we're gonna find them soon. For now, we're just happy we have you back. Yeah, my brain, I'm sorry. This is gonna be a night. Suddenly, Quinn winces. She doubles over and braces against your shoulder. Oh no! Oh no! Are you okay? Malatesta, if you hurt her, oh my god, Estella is going to kill a pirate captain right here and right now. It's not him, it's... She looks over her shoulder the way one would when a stranger is following them home at night. Is it that thing that gave you powers? Or gave you your powers? Quinn's eyes meet yours, a mixture of relief and loss on her face. You make it sound like I'm a superhero. The things I could do before, I doubt I'd be able to do again. I lost my connection to the presence after the rocket hit. We killed the island, is what I'm possibly hearing. We killed the island with a rocket. Oh my god. Really? How do you know it's gone? I tried reaching out to it again. I wanted to fly to see if I could find everyone, but I couldn't. We can say, so what does this mean for your health? Or, so whatever it was got used up? I don't feel like she can probably answer what does this mean for your health, because that's like, we don't have access to any kind of medical testing or anything to say for sure whether her Rotterdam's is coming back or not. So, I guess we're going to say, so whatever it was got used up? No more superpowers? Well, a lot less superpowers. I constantly feel hollow, incomplete, like the most important part of me got taken away. I wonder if this happened when future us blew up the volcano without checking her setup. Ugh. We never learn. What do you mean? Fear and yearning clash in Quinn's eyes. She turns back toward the sea. I'm so sorry, everyone. I remember everything. What I did, what I felt when it was controlling me. The island's heart is broken into two halves. The presence wanted to find them desperately. That would explain a few things. Then we need to get back the piece that Rourke took and try to find the rest of it. We do? Yes, because otherwise he's going to, end the world, Diego. More than it's already ended. The heart contains so much energy. More than you could imagine. If Rourke gets both halves, he'll be able to alter time however he wants. And what do we say to rich, white assholes who want to mess with time? Not today! She clutches her chest and staggers a little. It's like I'm chained to it, and anytime it pulls me, it hurts. We gotta fix this. It's okay. Everything's gonna be alright. I'm sure there's something we can do. Way to stay positive, Diego. Right? There is. We can start by getting the other half before Rourke does. Agreed. The Hydra has no right to command the heart. Well, neither do we, but that's not stopping future us. How would we find it, though? It wasn't exactly a cakewalk getting to the first half at Aleister. I mean, we just walked through time. It's fine. Like you do. I think I can bring us to its location. Malatesta growls a little under his mustache, crossing his arms tight. Oh, shut up. Zoot! Dolor, Mal, are you truly so sick-headed?
In case you forgot, this is still my ship. You lot won't be using it for your goody-two-shoes nonsense.
Okay. That's what you there's more of us than there is of you, my guy. I think maybe this might not be up to you anymore. Yes, I'm calling for mutiny. Wake up, Mal. We must do something.
Ho ho, so it's a we now, Evie. Since when did you reduce yourself to traipsing about with children?
Hey, watch it, Davy Groans. You're a little outnumbered here. Thank you, Jake. Also, I'm not 100% sure I'd call Jake a child in the context of this game, although he is still younger than me. I'm salty about that. Malatesta grits his teeth and steps up to Jake, who gets in his face because toxic masculinity. God damn it, stop. I just like horse collar him and drag him across the deck because I feel like that's what needs to happen. Before a fight can break out, Yvonne stomps her foot on the floorboards. Arrête! She walks over to you and whispers in your ear. If she is saying anything other than get your boyfriend under control, I'm gonna be shocked. We have two choices, chérie. Love or violence? Oh my god. The aloes are not okay. Either I knock Mal out, or I knock Mal out, oui? Oh my god, oh no, oh, I can't condone this. I don't like either one of these options. It's either physical assault or sexual harassment. I don't like this. Yvonne, we can say, make the baby go night-night. Or seduce him into submission. Okay. I feel like physical violence against the captain of our ship is maybe a bad idea. Because I feel like that could get Yvonne shot if it doesn't go perfectly. And I mean, seduce him though, like, that's so vague. Like, is she literally just gonna flirt, or is she gonna, like, put her hands on him and shit? Because I don't really want her putting her hands on him. No matter which one of these, I don't like, but the only one that actually has an option of her not touching him, I guess, is seduce him into submission. So, Yvonne, seduce him into submission. My pleasure. Oh dear. Yvonne strolls up to Malatesta with a swing in her hips. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, I like where this is going. Hey, eyes back in your skull. I think you want to cooperate with mes amis enfants, Mal. Okay. Oh, I think it's mes amis enfants. That sounds right. Malatesta straightens his imposing height and crosses his arms across his broad chest.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
Oh, and now she's touching him. God damn it. Yvonne pulls on his lapels to hunch his posture to her short stature and whispers something quietly in his ear. As she finishes her hushed statement, Malatesta pulls away with a shocked face.
You would dare! You detest me!
Yeah, well, that's really never stopped anybody if they want something. Perhaps, just perhaps, I could be persuaded. Oh dear. Everyone watches in dumbfounded silence as the two exchange furtive remarks in hushed French. Oh my. Oof, you could cut the tension out here with a or you could slice the tension out here with a curved blade. Could slice it with something. After a few moments, Malatesta raises his sour gaze to the group.
All right, we'll have it your way, but you'll follow my instructions all the way there. This is a pirate ship, not a playpen.
Okay. Sure. Whatever, dude.
Aye, aye, Captain Crunch.
Yeah. So, this is actually the biggest problem with Jake and the nicknaming. So I'm gonna explain this for a second. So the game kind of plays it like, you know, when he calls us princess constantly, it starts out as like a patronizing thing and now is kind of supposed to be a term of endearment. Well, here's the problem. He's inconsistent with how he means the nicknames. He does not use them as like, you know, snarky terms of endearment most of the time. Most of the time, it's derisive and meant to show that he doesn't have respect for somebody. And in fact, I'm trying to think. I think the only person he may have never nicknamed in the entire series is Lundgren. Because I don't remember him ever doing that. I'm trying to think of what he would have called him. And the reason I'm thinking that is, you know, of course, number one, I can't remember, but number two, Jake respects Lundgren. He hates him, but he respects him. He doesn't respect anybody else. Not us, not Varen, not anybody else. So that's why this is a problem. If they meant it to be like, you know, snarky terms of endearment, that would be one thing, and I would be marginally less irritated with him calling us princess all the time. But, yeah, most of the time it's a sign of disrespect, and therein lies the rub. Yeah. Okay. And case in point here with Malatesta, he clearly doesn't have any affection for Malatesta. He's saying this to piss him off. So... whatever. You inch your way over to Yvonne as conversation buzzes around you. So, what did you say to him to make him change his mind? Nothing we can say in a T for T game. Or T for teen game. I never kiss and tell. Thank God for that. Malatesta grumbles. He takes a flask from his coat, gulping its contents.
God help me. Beds are down below. Witch, stay put for navigation. Out with all of you!
Why are you ordering my friend around? Quinn walks over to the steering wheel and begins turning it with all of her diminutive might. Oh, honey, she's so little. Welcome aboard, everyone. Oh, God, poor baby. On the ship's lower level, you find a hammock and pass out the moment you lay your head down. You wake up the next morning to the sound of water splashing onto someone's face.
No, don't eat me! I know that my name is on the menu, but that doesn't mean I... Oh, I was asleep.
Okay. You okay there, buddy?
Up with you! There's work to be done. This is a pirate ship, not a lodge.
Okay.
I'm up! Jeez, dude!
Michelle gets out of her hammock quietly, inching away from Mal and his vicious bucket of seawater. Ugh, yeah, seawater. You're gonna stink and your eyes are gonna sting because you're gonna get salt in them. Ugh. Ugh. Rude! Malatesta turns to you and holds up the bucket threateningly.
And you! Will you also need encouragement?
So we can say, none at all, sir, or don't you dare. Much as I know it's the smart thing to be deferential here, you splash me with that and you are dead meat, mister. Don't you dare. It's hard enough to keep my hair nice without you ruining it. Oh, I don't think we needed to invoke the hair. I think we just needed to tell him to, you know, back the fuck off. But that's me. An attack on Kira's hair is an attack on my hair. And you don't attack my hair. Wow, Michelle, like, stepping up with that. Okay.
Out! All of you!
When you reach the deck, you see your friends scuttling to and fro on the ship. Ahoy, Kira! Looks like it's a pirate's life for us. I want to know if Jake is actually obeying someone who's not Malates or not Lundgren right now. That's what I want to know.
Scrawny one, I told you to clean those scuppers.
Okay, but you never even explained what scuppers even are. Yvonne's legs dangle from the top of the crow's nest, dozens of feet overhead. As you approach, she waves with her spyglass. Bonjour, Kira! Near the prow, Jake and Raj are organizing bundles of rope. He is obeying someone who's not Lundgren. Interesting. As you walk over to them, you see Jake demonstrate an elaborate, many-looped knot. Oh, yeah, I get it. He was in the Navy. He was probably a Boy Scout, too. Whatever. It's not that hard, Pineapple Express. You're overthinking it.
How are you so good at this?
Well, we've established he likes being tied up in bed. So, I mean, we could be T for teen and say it's from being in the Navy, but I have other suspicions. Oh my god, I was kidding, but okay.
Naval Academy taught me a little, but I kept learning as a hobby.
A hobby, he says. Y'all, I was kidding. Oh my god, he totally uses this in bed.
You'd be surprised at some of the situations where it comes in handy.
Uh-huh, I'm sure I would be. Oh, is that so? We know that's so. We tied him up without his permission. Ugh. Yes, I'm still mad about that, too.
Oh, princess, didn't see you there.
He says like we don't already know. Oh, please. I'd love to hear about all of the practical applications of tying rope. I'm sure Raj does not want to be part of this conversation. Please respect Raj's presence. Thank you. Before Jake can reply, Yvonne shouts urgently from the crow's nest.
Mes amis, you'll want to see this.
She slides down a rope, gracefully alights on the deck, and offers you her spyglass. You look in the direction she indicates. And see two familiar faces on the shore. Oh my, is it finally Sean and Craig? Please be Sean and Craig. It's Sean! He doesn't look happy. And Craig, who also doesn't look happy. Okay, but it's Sean and Craig. Okay. Whew. They survived the volcano. That's what we needed to know. Oh shit, that's why they don't look happy. They're bound and gagged, but it's clearly them, surrounded by arachnid soldiers. Well, fuck. It's Sean and Craig! They're being held captive! What? You see them? No, I'm guessing, Michelle. You passed the spyglass to Estella. Why didn't we pass it to Michelle? Ugh, look who's next to them. She hands it back to you. Okay, do I want to guess Lundgren, Tetra, or Fiddler? I searched way too long for that name. Fuck you! It's Aleister! Ugh! No. No, 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 no. I do not want him. Do not want. You are not coming with us. See, Mike I'm okay with, apart from the fact that, you know, we need to undo some very damaging, you know, brainwashing and conditioning. Mike is fine. Aleister can go fuck himself. Aleister and Mike are standing a short distance away, preparing to board a military speedboat. The other soldiers are dragging Sean and Craig toward the vessel. Are they really proposing to fight an entire pirate ship with a speedboat? Because unless this thing has, like, anti-aircraft ordnance on board, I have questions. They're getting on a boat.
Huh, not on my damned watch. Let's board them, now.
Or we could just blow up the boat before Sean and Craig get in it. Before. Preferably before. Aleister can be, I don't care. But Sean and Craig and Mike need to be outside the boat. Jake, Mike tried to kill us before. Are you sure we can stop him? Okay, but being fair, Jake also tried to smash Mike's face in with a rock, so I feel like we're even. Also, Mike didn't really try very hard to kill us.
I can't not try, Kira. I can't. Just focus on getting Sean and Craig. I'll handle Mike.
I mean, fair. Malatesta lets out an impatient growl.
Quit your gawking. There's much to do.
Gawking? Our friends have been kidnapped! Are you really gonna stop us from or try to stop us from rescuing them? Don't piss off the magical girl. Just because she hasn't gotten the powers back lately doesn't mean they're not coming.
Stop ya. I'm gonna help ya.
What?
This is a pirate ship, not a peace vessel. You wanna raid a ship, you're speaking my language.
Well then, let's do this, I guess. Oh, nice to see you in bon humor for once, you sludge-eating flatfish.
Don't play nice, you conniving harpy. You'll not take more booty than me. Miss Witch, take a starboard.
Changing course. You feel Yvonne tap your shoulder.
If you're joining us on a raid, mon cher, you should fly our colors.
Come again? Yvonne leads you to a chest sitting on the deck and kicks it open. Garments of soft muslin and tailored leather can be seen inside. She rummages around, yanking out several pieces and draping them over her arm.
Bon, these should fit you nicely.
I feel like this is not the time for a wardrobe change. This is called Swash My Buckle. Do you have a booty? You do. Uh-huh. It's cute, to be fair. But I don't think this gets us anything. Because there's no more clues to find, so it can't hide a clue. And they won't hide the embers anywhere, I don't think, because we've got to pay for those anyway, so they wouldn't hide a diamond choice inside another diamond choice. And I don't think... Because I played this through last time without it, and I don't remember needing it, so... no thanks. Sorry, I don't think I'm up for this. I just want to focus on getting Sean and Craig back. There are a lot of pieces to that garment, and I do not have time to change.
But pirates!
Diego! Priorities! Checking again through the spyglass, you notice Aleister glaring towards your ship and hurriedly ordering arachnid soldiers around. Yes, because you are qualified to do this. I'm so sure. I mean, I'm not surprised by the face. None of us are surprised. Yeah, Diego's priorities need some work. The troops take up formation on the speedboat and raise their guns. The engine revs to life. They're trying to run for it! We'll never catch them in this ship. Yeah, but where are they gonna go? They're gonna run out of fuel. We are not. We have sails. They do not have sails. Also, we have very big guns. Which, again, we shouldn't use with Sean, Diego, or Sean, Craig, and Mike on board. Although we could potentially disable the vessel without completely destroying it. I'm thinking too hard about this.
Then I'd say it's time to even the odds.
Oh no, he is talking about the cannons, isn't he? I regret my choices.
Miss Witch, bring us in! Avon, catch the sail to the wind!
He turns his narrowed gaze to you, pointing to a pile of giant chains and a spear tip the size of your head. Joy.
Quickly now! Hook the spearhead to the boom chains, then load it into the cannon.
Oh god, looks like I have to write it down. Okay. Okay.
Don't just stand there!
Do I look capable of picking this thing up? Because I have a feeling we do not, like... We're apparently tall enough to, get over the top of Jake's collar and kiss his neck from behind, but I refuse to believe we actually, look very strong. He grumbles as he does it himself. Malatesta prepares the flint, looking down at you. Oh, did I miss a choice? Was that literally what just happened? Oops. That must have been what happened. Whoops.
Listen carefully. Once I light it, aim it at the boat's broadside.
His head whips around to the others.
Cover your ears and hold on to something.
Okay, broadside, he said. Shit. He strikes the flint, bringing the fuse to life. Flank, I think. You keep the aim steady to the side of the boat.
I will make a salty dog out of you yet. Now hold on!
Cool, because my brain is literally not working, so awesome. I'm so sure I will make a good pirate. Kaboom! The spearhead launches with the chain trailing behind it. Just when it looks like the speedboat is getting too far ahead, the sharp blade pierces its metal-clad hull. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is gonna end well. The boat lurches wildly as it's snared by the boom chain. You hear Aleister and the arachnid troops shouting. I feel like everybody should be shouting. This boat is in danger of sinking. What was that? Payback is what it is. Is that a pirate ship? Yup. Defensive formation, now! Malatesta leans toward you, an excited gleam in his eye.
I got 3 things to tell you about Raiden, Kira. 1, don't die.
Okay. Arachnid soldiers take aim at the boom chain, but their bullets ricochet harmlessly off the heavy links. No, these are made to like hold back ships the size of this ship. You're screwed without like some semtech or something. Raj is tossing swords and daggers to people from an armory cabinet. Oh my god, be careful with that. Those are sharp. So what if they got guns? We're gonna slice, dice, and julienne them! Oh no. Raj is getting violent. What has this world come to? Oh, that just made me hungry. Of course it did. Over here, Raj! He tosses you a cutlass, and you take some test swings.
Secondly, the sea's as much a weapon as any blade. Use her to your advantage.
Yeah, I'm capable of doing that. The stretch of water between you and the speedboat is closing quickly. Jake pulls out a rope net covered in iron weights.
This looks good in case we need to subdue a bunch of them.
Uh-huh. You just got done talking about applications for rope tying. Okay.
And 3, take no prisoners.
Oh, that doesn't necessarily sound like the best idea. Prisoners are valuable. But okay. Except, you know, our friends who are prisoners. We want them. Yeah, those aren't prisoner. They're not our prisoners. We're rescuing them. It's different. Yvonne and Malatesta grab free-hanging ropes. You, Estella, Raj, and Jake do the same. Oh, this is a sight to behold, I'm sure. Oh, man. A l'abordage! You open your mouth to unleash a battle cry. Oh, God. Oh, God, okay. So we have payback time, Aleister! For Sean and Craig! Or... Arr! Oh my god. Okay, like, I want to be all virtuous and be like, for Sean and Craig, but really, truly, what I want to say is, payback time, Aleister! This is personal! She's gonna kill him. Hoisted on a rope, you swing onto the arachnid speedboat. Sean and Craig's eyes widen as they watch you land on the rear deck. They struggle against their bonds. I forget, are they gagged? Is that why they're not talking? It could be. I vaguely love Craig's general look of terror when he's surprised, because I feel like this is very appropriate right now.
Enemy sighted!
Really? You picked up on that, did ya?
Stop! Don't shoot! All of you, stand down!
Cool, it'll make it easier for us to, take our friends and go.
What? We're literally being attacked! I represent Everett Rourke here, and I order you to stand down.
You know what? We haven't had a drinking rule yet, and that sounds like some sneering from our rival. Take a drink. The soldiers look across at one another and reluctantly comply. Aleister's eyes scan your group, his expression riddled with shock and disbelief.
You're alive? You're all alive!
Well, so far.
No thanks to you. Father said you tried to escape, that you were all gunned down, that you'd all rather die than be his prisoner.
Oh, did he now? The question is, do you believe him?
Get a grip, Malfoy. For how smart you act, you're good at playing dumb when it's convenient.
Ouch.
That's not... Think about it. Your father has lied to you your entire life. Why would this be any different?
Aleister, Rourke tried to kill us the moment you left with Grace. By Rourke we mean Lila, but, Well, Lila didn't try to kill us, though. Rourke told me. Anyway, lawful evil was at work. Aleister's hands start to shake, his chest caving like he's been punched.
I didn't know, I swear. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, you literally didn't think about it before you betrayed us that your father was probably gonna go back on his word.
Like hell you are. If you're so sorry, why are our friends tied up and held at gunpoint?
Aleister nervously runs a hand through his hair, knowing he doesn't have a good answer. His eyes frantically dart between all of you.
It's complicated.
Is it? Mike strides up to Aleister, his bionic eye glinting menacingly. Wait, Mike has a bionic eye? Oh, is that why his near eye looks kind of funky? Okay.
Sir, the hostages are our first priority. Mike, you'd never go along with this. Is any of you left in there? Wake up!
Mike remains still as a statue, save for his arms, which level a gun at Jake. This is going well. Malatesta waves his pistol restlessly.
This is an awful lot of talking for a raid. We fightin' or not? Kira, please just walk away. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, fuck you. You privileged, rich little white boy.
We're not leaving without Craig and Sean. So be it. Guards, capture them. Keep them alive.
Uh-huh. The Arachnid troops take up a defensive position around Aleister, Craig, and Sean. I guess this is their angry face. Not that you can tell.
Evie, you still got your perfume?
Oh dear. I never leave shore without it. Yvonne procures a small ball with a pin in the center. Malatesta takes it, bites the pin, and throws it. Oh, and throws it. A smoke screen pours rapidly from the bomb, creating confusion around the soldiers.
Stay together!
Through the haze, you see two fists crackling with electricity come into focus.
Ha, ready to dance, kid?
Oh boy. Malatesta's ship rocks hard into the speedboat from the tossing waves. A metal pail rolls across the deck beside you. What did Malatesta say to use as my weapon? I think it was the C, right? The Arachnid soldier recovers and bounds forward to throw an electric fist in your face. Yeah, so trip her into the water. The sea! As she aims her punch high, you crouch and sweep your leg at her feet, throwing her off balance.
What?
The ship lurches to one side, and the soldier is flung into the railing. You press the advantage by grabbing her ankle and tossing the woman into the water. Craig cheers appreciatively through his gag. Alright, yeah, they are gagged, okay.
Cheer! Get some!
Oh god, of course he does. A sudden wind clears smoke from the boat, revealing the chaotic battlefield. Varen climbs toward the helm of the ship to engage Mike. A flurry of expert blows and dodges flies between them. Oh lord. Oh my god, okay. As the humans say, get wrecked. I don't know how I feel about this. Apparently Mike knows how he feels about this, though. Oh, I've never been more proud. Diego, eyes on the fight, please. Toward the prow, Malatesta and Yvonne are peppering the surrounding soldiers with pistol blasts. Oh, great.
Yeah, when's the last time we did this, Evie? The Santo Domingo rum heist?
When was the last time you fought a speedboat?
Oui, that was a good night.
And good rum. Rum you say. On the rear deck, Estella bends backwards to dodge a punch. Jake closes his hands around the fist. Yeah, around the fist, and sends the soldier reeling. Raj hides behind them, clutching the weighted net and repeating the same sentence to himself.
Just get through this, and you can say you raided with pirates. Just get through.
Two guards suddenly cut off your view of the rest of the boat. One has a beat stick, the other a pistol. Luckily, both of these are incredibly easy to defeat. Not that Game Kira probably knows this, but I do. I'm gonna need some help here. Okay, so we have Yvonne, I need cover fire, which sounds like a catastrophically bad idea. You do not shoot into, anywhere near your allies. We have Raj throw the net, or we have Jake flank them. Okay, I'm torn because I feel like Raj might choke, but I also feel like Jake's a little busy right now. I don't know. You know, I still trust Jake more in a combat situation. Jake, flank them!
On it, princess!
Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Rolling under a guard that Estella spears down, Jake flings a dagger to catch one of the arachnid soldiers in the hand. I want to point out, Estella literally just killed somebody. Also, so did we probably by throwing this person overboard, but Estella literally just killed somebody. Again. This is 2 people that we know she has killed. As Jake wrestles him to the ground, you knock the beat stick from the other soldier's hands. Yeah, see, you just get inside and it's, you know, you've kind of got to have range to use that thing. You ram the butt of your sword on his head, and he slumps over, out cold. Oh, sure, now they act like we're all principled. Now they act like we didn't kill people in Book 2. Which reminds me, that was the thing. So in Book 2, we ran like 4 arachnid soldiers over with a Humvee and then stole their armor. So they either died on impact or they died of exposure later. My therapist had some things to say about that when I explained that, you know, they did that and they described Lila's death in more detail than they really needed to, but they, you know, get very vague with their wording in the sex scenes because people clutch their pearls more over sex than over violence. And I described that scene to her of us running people over with a Humvee, and she goes, "Oh my god, that's like borderline terrorism." And I was like, "You're not wrong." She was not wrong. That was the thing I couldn't say on Twitter because I would probably get flagged by some algorithm, but... With the path cleared, you finally reach Sean and Craig. Mike, beaten back by Varen, aims a gun at you, when Aleister shoves it from his hand. "Do not kill them!" You quickly remove the gags from Sean and Craig's faces. They begin coughing and stretching their jaws. Their mouths would be so dry. Blech.
Kira, you're here! Yeah, Kira is! We owe you big time!
Yes, you do. While Jake, Yvonne, Malatesta, and Varen defend, you hastily cut through their ties. Before you can do anything else, Sean's tall frame arches over you. Okay?
Duck!
Oh shit. As you duck down, he catches an arachnid operative by their baton, twisting it from their hands and smacking them hard over the head. I want to explain, as someone who is trained in the use of tactical baton, it is fairly easy to kill somebody with it. However, the arachnid operative is probably wearing a helmet and will probably only suffer brain damage. The soldier hits the deck, unconscious. Chest heaving, Sean gazes down at you. Oh, I see. This is supposed to be his hero moment. If he's our love interest. We're supposed to swoon now, I think.
Kira, I'll never let you down again.
Wasn't aware you let me down the first time, but okay. What? Sean? In the distance, a second speedboat with more arachnid troops rushes towards you. Jake curses under his breath. Yeah, we need to go now. Jesus, how many people did Lundgren recruit? Being an arachnid used to mean something. Oh my god. Is this the moment, dude? Take Aleister. They won't harm us if we have him. Yvonne aims her gun at Aleister and gestures toward the Dorado. Cross over to our ship. I've already tried to tell you.
Too sweet!
Aleister reluctantly jumps the narrowing gap between the two vessels, and Yvonne covers you as the rest of the group escapes. When you reach the deck, Aleister is already being tied up by Michelle.
Ah! That hurts!
Good. Thank you, Michelle. Good.
Michelle!
Sean! Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Guys, we gotta go. The other ship is coming.
We're not going anywhere without Mike. Oh boy. Okay. How much time do we have? Diego points to a figure hovering in the sky.
I think he feels the same way.
Mike's jetpack brings him down onto the deck.
Return Aleister to the arachnid vessel.
I will not.
Or what?
Mike engages his jetpack to punch Jake, who quickly ducks and grapples him to the floorboards. They roll together, trading haphazard blows. I want to point out, Jake didn't nickname Mike. Had Mike been anybody else, there would have been a snappy nickname there, but no, he respects Mike.
This isn't good. The longer this fight draws out...
Jake! We can say, make him remember! Or, you have to let him go. We've been having this whole, arc where we're telling him that, we're gonna try to save Mike, so I'm not gonna tell him to let him go. But you've got about 15 seconds to make him remember.
I'll try.
That's all we can do, I guess. Jake rolls on top of Mike and pins his arms down. What exactly are we trying to make him remember?
Remember that time in basic training when we filled the shower heads with sand and we had latrine duty for weeks?
No indication of whether he does or not.
Or how about that time we got our CO's radio stuck on the kids channel and had to listen to Dora the Explorer for 2 hours on loop?
There's a Dora the Explorer radio show? I'm concerned. Nin doesn't seem to care much.
Or the crap Lundgren did. Or how he almost killed us for finding out. Or my own freaking name!
Jake punches the floorboards, screaming in frustration. Because he is a man and doesn't cry, he reacts with anger. He's getting worse. I think this is about the time the Royal Romance came out too, I think is part of why this is happening. He looks ready to turn away when...
Grandpa.
Oh, ooh.
Mike? Mike, can you hear me?
Seeing an opening, Mike leaps to his feet and punches Jake square in the chest, sending him crashing to your feet. Ouch. That's gonna leave a mark.
Ugh!
Michelle rushes over as Jake coughs up blood. That is bad. Off of one hit, he's coughing up blood. That is bad, y'all. Oh, shit.
Mouse, stop! That's enough! No more time. We must go.
Your group gathers protectively around you and Jake. I feel like Michelle and Estella particularly are ready to kill. Estella definitely, but I feel like Michelle is the one who's the second scariest. Yes, I'm counting Yvonne and Malatesta. Michelle will absolutely take you out. But before Mike can grab Aleister away...
Wait!
Sean steps forward, staring at Aleister. Sean, this is not the moment. Sean, what are you doing?
We never spoke much, but I know what it's like to live in someone's shadow. You don't owe your father anything, Aleister. His praise isn't worth this.
Sean holds out his hand. Oh, dude, this is... Aleister is not worth trying to find common ground with. Aleister made his choice. Aleister chose to protect his bottom line over the good of the group. So, no. His second chance was when he decided to close that second hatch. So he blew it. No. Nope, we're not doing this.
What? Come with us. Try to make up for your mistakes. Help us win this.
Sean, 2 seconds ago, he had you at gunpoint. Thank you, Michelle.
You sure picked a great time to have Stockholm Syndrome, pretty boy.
Yeah. Aleister, we can say, Sean's right. Come with us. Or, you'll only betray us again. No, don't, Nope. Sorry, Sean. But we're not doing this. Aleister, you'll only betray us again. Sean, how can you even suggest he come with us after all that he's done?
He told people to stop shooting us. Look at his eyes. The Aleister we know is in there.
The Aleister we know made his choice. This isn't... You don't get to excuse this as, oh, Aleister would never, he's not the same person, blah, blah, blah. No, Aleister knew what he was doing. He made that decision. He chose his own selfish gain over our well-being and safety. So no, don't excuse this. Absolutely not.
Or he's been getting manipulation lessons from Daddy.
He chose his side. Appealing to his morals is a lost cause now. Thank you, Estella.
I knew you imbeciles wouldn't be able to understand.
There we go. There's our sneering rival again. Take a drink. Mike grabs Aleister's arm. The other arachnid boat waits in the choppy waters nearby.
We must go now.
Aleister's eyes glance to you, before harshening to a glower. Excellent.
I'm clearly not wanted here. I won't stand this pointless drivel any longer.
Cool, get out of here. Aleister grasps the straps of Mike's suit. Mike immediately engages his jetpack, spiriting both of them toward the approaching speedboat. Mike. Yeah, well, we've got a whole book yet, buddy. Jake, you may have a bruised lung. I need you to stay put for right now, okay? He's probably got more than that if he's literally coughing up blood. But, okay. Just try to rest. As the second arachnid boat disappears into the distance, Jake holds his chest and lowers his head, his hair falling into his face. Very dramatically, like I'm supposed to feel sorry for him after all this toxic masculinity this round. Ugh. We'll find him and we'll fix him, I promise. The rest of the group begins to gather on the prow.
Guys, did we just successfully rescue Sean and Craig? Buddy, I've never been happier to see you. Come here!
The two pull into a hug, slapping each other's backs. Yay! Malatesta and Yvonne have already started looting the still-chained speedboat. I mean, you might as well.
Evie, you better not cheat me. We loot together.
Mal, do you think I would steal from you?
Yes! Because you're right. There we go.
Sean, I'm so glad you're safe. Same to you. We have a lot to catch up on.
Sean's eyes meet yours, and he pauses.
First, though, I should probably check in with Kira.
Hey, whoa, 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 no, why? 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 Fine, but I'm holding you to that.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Sean gives her shoulder a squeeze before jogging over to you. Yay! Sean's broad hands grip at the sides of your arms, as though checking that you're real.
You're really here. You really made it.
So did you. Sean's face immediately falls. In the light, you notice tears glinting in his eyes. Yeah, see, Sean can cry, but Jake has to, punch the deck and... yeah. I'm so tired. I'm so annoyed.
Kira, I'm sorry.
For what? You didn't do anything wrong. Jake was the one who wouldn't fly the fucking helicopter. Ugh. For what?
What do you mean, for what?
What I just said, dude.
I wasn't there for you when you fell out of the helicopter. I didn't have a plan. I couldn't protect everyone.
Because that's not your responsibility, Sean. It's really not. Apparently it's mine. Sean, really, it's not your fault. Jake was the one who didn't fly the fucking helicopter!
Guys, you haven't seen Zara yet, have you?
No. Everyone looks around to each other before shaking their heads. Yeah. Craig stares between the floorboards. Michelle rubs his back and offers a comforting smile. Zara's the smartest out of all of us, Craig. I'm sure she's out there. Yeah, she totally didn't get dragged down to the bottom of the ocean by a dude in a very heavy exoskeleton. Nope, definitely not. Although we do know that Lundgren survived. So, yeah.
She better be.
Also, we know that she's alive because of that long-ass epilogue.
'Cause if she's not, Rourke's gonna pay! I know she's tough, but after all these weeks...
What? Hold up. Weeks? It's only been a few days for us. Yeah, remember that thing of how we broke the volcano? It's been a month since I've seen all of you. Wait, we've all been experiencing different wavelengths of time within the island? You can't just say wavelength and make it sound like it applies here.
Have we ruled out being in the Matrix, or is that still a possibility?
I mean, Sounds a little bit genre savvy. Take a drink.
Something's changed. La Huerta wasn't like this before.
Yeah, because, future us kind of blew up the volcano.
Yvonne overhears the conversation and shares a meaningful glance with you.
There's something I should probably tell you guys.
Before you finish speaking, you notice Quinn leaning on the railing, her chest heaving with heavy breaths.
Oh, good. The plot demands that we don't say anything.
It's happening again. Sean and Craig look at Quinn with concern. Is Quinn okay? Not exactly. It's actually why we came here. A piece of the island's heart is nearby, and when it calls to Quinn, it seems to hurt her. Michelle and Estella help Quinn to her feet. She points tentatively toward a large atoll along the coast. It wants me to go there.
The reefs are too dangerous to ford with the ship. We'll have to send her in a rowboat.
Send me alone? Nobody goes alone. I'll go with her.
You're both basically sisters to me, and sisters don't split up. Wow, we have progressed a lot since book 1, I guess.
Well, if you're all going, I want to go. All of your friends quickly declare they are going, making Malatesta grumble in annoyance.
A tamed monkey could do this task alone. Why are all of you doing this?
So, Jake, are you trying to go? Because I think we just discussed that you have some, blunt force trauma to your chest that needs to resolve first, young man. And then after that, we need to talk about your toxic masculinity. We can say, I'm coming too, or we don't need everyone. No, I'm coming too.
Good.
Are you kidding me? What kind of lily-livered hand-holding?
We all lost each other once already. I don't think we want to split up after just finding each other. Surprised faces turn to Estella, who blushes a deep red and clears her throat. I mean, probably. I wouldn't know.
Wouldn't you? Guys, I think Katniss is finally opening up to us.
Shut up and also sit down. Whatever. I think what she's trying to say is that we're all in this together, so nobody gets left behind or forgotten. Oh, you don't bring in Lilo and Stitch. My heart. Jake shakes his head, but can't help grinning affectionately. No, don't be cute. Mad at you. If we're all going, fine. 2 boats should do it. I can swim down to get— You aren't going anywhere. I swear to God. Yeah, see? High School Musical. Probably, it's like a High School Musical meets Lilo and Stitch crossover there. Which is interesting. And yeah, Lily Livered is really weird. I don't know if I ever looked up why it's Lily in particular. I don't think I ever did. Whatever. Jake,
In your condition, the last place you should be is underwater. Craig claps a hand on Sean's shoulder.
Looks like you're up, bruh.
Sean's face falls.
I don't know if I'll be at my best right now.
So apparently lily-livered comes from the medieval belief that the liver was the seat of courage and the pale color of the lily flower. A person who had no blood in the liver would have no courage and would thus be a coward. Gotcha. Yeah, it was the lily part that I didn't know. Interesting. Then I'll go with you. You haven't let anyone down, Sean. Together we can do this. Also, I have a scuba kit. He stares between you. Oh, he stares between you, your outstretched hand, and all of your worried friends. Can I change clothes right now? Yes, I can. Alright, we're gonna do this right now. Was it unique? So that's what we're wearing. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, so it wasn't this. Was it tropical? What is that? Okay, that's the pirate outfit. That's... There we go. That's what I want. Scuba gear. There we go. We're ready now. After a long silence, his hand grasps yours tightly.
Spoken like a born leader.
Sure. Takes one to know one, right?
Let us depart then. Prepare the rowboats.
Malatesta's face is the color of rare meat, his mustache twitching angrily. What are you going to do about it, dude?
Well, you're not leaving me behind. I was promised a crew, and I can't trust you not to gallivant off on your own. In a rowboat. Too far from shore to make it back. Before a ship would catch ye.
He unveils two large rowboats under tarps on the deck.
Let's be quick, lubbers, while the sun's still high.
The boats gently row into the atoll, following Quinn's directions. Below, a kaleidoscope of colorful fish, coral, and plant life dazzles your friends.
Welcome to Neptune Cove, a great place to show a wench a good time.
Please don't ever use the word wench again. Poor wench. Everybody please stop. Neptune Cove. Why does that name sound familiar? If I remember right, it was on that note that we found in our room the night Jake died the first time. Second time? Because didn't we all fall off the cliff before that? I think we did. So second time. This is terrible. This is a terrible, terrible series.
Broskies, are you seeing these colors? I've heard some fish have psychedelic effects when you eat them.
I've also heard some fish will kill you if you eat them.
Guys, look! I found Nemo!
Oh, God.
Is that your people's name for that fish? How fascinating!
I mean, it kinda is now, so yeah. I wonder what freshly cut seaweed would do in a facial. Stink. Sean cranes his neck over the edge and lets out a whistle.
How far down does it go? I can't see the bottom.
Good thing I'm wearing scuba gear then.
You'll see soon enough, Michael Phelps.
Yeah, we're gonna... Well, we're not gonna die because we have scuba gear. Sean's gonna die. Malatesta and Yvonne bring the rowboats to a stop as jagged coral formations start to catch along their undersides. Oh god, oh, don't cut yourselves on the coral on your way down. Oh. Ooh. Fortunately, the one time I was near a coral reef, well, 2 times, actually, but the other time it was too deep for me to really swim. The one time I was near a coral reef, somehow managed not to cut myself on the coral, and I am very, very, very glad for that. Because that is something I do not need in my life. Basically because when you cut yourself on coral, first of all, you're in salt water, so it's really gonna sting. Second of all, the proteinaceous material from the coral comes off and gets in the wound, and so you really have to wash it really well or it's really easy to get infected. That's why. This looks like the furthest we can take you. It's definitely close by. Feels like it wants to rip me through the bone.
That's a deep reef. You got anything to help you breathe underwater?
I'm literally wearing it, Jake, but thank you. Sean strips off his shirt and nods at you. Okay, I see. So they would have asked me to change at that point. So at this time, it's just me being coy. Do I have anything to help me breathe underwater? Jake. Jake's brain is working like mine is right now.
All right. You ready, Kira?
Ready when you are. You and Sean launch from the boats and dive into the reef. As colors swirl around you, you can't help but pause and appreciate the beautiful life all around you, which we can afford to do because we have air strapped to our back. You notice a perfect circle of sea anemones. Fronds of jagged coral, filled with deep crevices, which we are not reaching into, I don't care if it's highlighted. And a peculiar sand dune. Where should I look for the heart? See, because I remember where it is. I'm trying to decide if I want to just do the other choices. Since I have the scuba gear, I think I get more than one try. I think I do. So we're not, I said we're not reaching into the coral because coral cuts. So I'm gonna start with the sea anemones. You paddle your way down to the circle of anemones, their tendrils floating in the ebb of the current. You go to reach into the hole, but your hand finds nothing to grab. Eventually, Sean pulls your hand away and shakes his head. Alright, I don't know, I thought maybe there'd be something interesting there. Alright, so now let's go for the sand dune. Sean helps pull you down in between the fish and the overgrowths, where you plummet your hand into the sand. The soft sand billows up and clouds the water. You feel around blindly as the sand obscures your vision. And your hand grabs something. Yay, we're proud of ourselves. Unable to inspect it in detail underwater, even though we're wearing scuba gear, might be too dark. You hold on to it as you push off the seafloor. You breach the surface and tread water. Sean comes up with you, disappointment on his face.
We didn't find it, did we?
You hold up the object you pulled from the sand. It is a padlock and key. We shall examine it. Oh, wait, that's a clue? Oh shit, there are still clues going, aren't there? Oh no, I forgot. Oh, I hope I didn't miss one with the outfit. Oh well. You turn it over and find words scratched into the aged brass. No land, no sea, no one will keep us apart. Flora and Eugene, 1920. Huh. It's unlocked. Guess they never fastened it. Sean's eyes narrow, and his voice lowers.
It's not the heart.
I mean, define heart. Sean clenches his jaw and sends a huge spray of water flying. We have scuba gear. We can just go back down if this is not it. Don't you start with this too. God. I cannot handle 2 toxic dudes in one episode. Come on, stop it. Maybe if we try one more time.
I can't.
I'm sorry, I will be right back. Give me just a second. Sorry about that. There's been an infestation of earwigs for some reason this year, and of all the bugs, those are the ones I really don't like. So, anyway. Hey, Sean.
I said I can't, okay? I can't do it. I can't do anything without screwing up and someone getting hurt.
Okay, you know what? This sounds like we're being his therapist. Take a drink. Also take a big old drink for therapizing Jake earlier. Ugh. Dude. Dude. You are not responsible for everyone in this group. This was literally nothing to do with you. And I am wearing a scuba tank. Just... Ugh. This does not come off well. It's too easy for this to just get glossed over by the fact that we're literally wearing a scuba tank. So, Sean taking this on himself, while, you know, on the one hand it tends to happen, doesn't make sense. Like, it does not make sense for him to blame himself, especially since we're the ones choosing where we go. He's not picking it. We're choosing it. So this isn't even... What is he supposed to do? Override our decisions, I guess? This isn't working.
This whole time I've tried to be the QB, call the shots, do everything right. And where are we now?
Once again, Jake could have flown the fucking helicopter, but no, he had to be dramatic and try to save us. Yeah. So, on the list of people I'm blaming for this situation, Sean, believe it or not, you're not on it.
At the end of the world, some of us are missing, some of us are hurt.
Again, that's Jake. Jake got himself into that situation. You didn't get him into that situation. He got there all by his own goddamn self. So far, he's the only one we know of who's actually hurt. I mean, Quinn's kind of, like, messed up, but that she's not really hurt. And again, that was our decision. That wasn't Sean's decision. That was our decision to go after the heart in the first place. But we did that because without it, Quinn would have died anyway. So, how is this your fault, Sean? How? Sean looks down into the reef, a shell-shocked expression on his face. Sean, we can say, it's not your fault. Or, I can't do this without you. Okay, well, we've literally tried earlier in this episode saying it's not your fault, and it didn't work. So, I'm gonna try for the second one. Sean, I can't do this without you. Estella and Yvonne are strong swimmers. You didn't need me. Well, they didn't come with me, did they? That's not the point. When we couldn't find anyone in the hotel, you were the one to keep our heads on straight. When Cetus tried to destroy Aleister, you were the one to drop the bombs down his throat. Part of how we've all miraculously survived till now is because you have been here to help us. Sean looks away from you. You can't tell if the drops of water on his face are from the sea or from his eyes. But why not both? Ever since I kicked my dad's abusive alcoholic ass out of the house, I've done everything to carry the load. I didn't want to be a burden on anyone. Not like he was. Oh, honey. I'm sorry. But now, after all that's happened, you saving my ass, keeping us going, I just don't know how to keep pretending like I'm good at this. Wait a second. Your breaking point was us saving you? You actually think that needing to be saved by someone else means that you're not— oh my god. Whew, the toxicity. Just fuck the patriarchy. Seriously. Oh my god. I mean, honestly, Sean, who among us is supposed to be good at this? No one. None of us are supposed to be good for us. None of us are remotely qualified to be here. At all. A shimmering aura rises from the depths of the reef. I wonder who this could be. Sean, do you see that? Both of you freeze as a ghostly head surfaces beside you. Oh my god, this would be terrifying. It probably doesn't even move the water because it doesn't have a body, so there's probably just like literally this head floating with, light underwater. You can't really see the shape of a body. This would be horrifying. Kira, get behind me! From the center of its body, which is even creepier, the figure withdraws something small and shiny and extends it to Sean. We can look closer at what appears to be a wristwatch. On the back of the watch, you notice an engraving. Marcus Gale. I'm gonna guess that's his dad. That's not possible. It doesn't exist anymore. This one we actually know because we saw his mom's apartment. It's right off of the college campus. So this is the only one that we know for sure most likely doesn't exist anymore. The figure continues to reach out imploringly. Kira, what do I do here? Do I take it? So, we can accept the watch for 12 diamonds, or we can tell Sean to back away. We've been categorically grabbing these, so accept the watch. I think it'll help. You reach forward to take the watch, then hold it out to Sean. When both of your hands touch it, you see Sean in a training room, poring over pages of playbooks strewn on the floor.
Alright, if the Seagull's safety tries what he did last time.
There's a crisp knock as a short woman wearing a Condors jersey rounds the corner. Oh, that is a dignified team name. The Condors. Okay. Oh, mama! There's my starting quarterback. Oh my god, look at her in the... Oh my god, she's so sweet! Sean puts the books aside and sweeps his mom into a big hug. Hold on. Let me get a good look at you. She pulls out of the hug and cranes her neck to look up at Sean's face. Oh my god, I'm picturing her being like so tiny next to him. This is great. Oh, those cameras won't know what to do with you.
Hopefully they only catch me when I make the good plays.
She steps back and joyfully launches into a cheering routine. Oh my god! Get 'em with a forward drive! Keep that winning streak alive! Ah! It's so cute! I love it! Get 'em, Gale! Give 'em hail! Go, Gale! Ah!
Wow. Okay, did you just mispronounce hell to rhyme with our name?
Yes, she did. Chance gotta rhyme somehow. The two laugh before sitting on a nearby bench. Trisha catches a hint of worry in her son's eyes.
Coach said you were working too hard. What's wrong, baby?
Sean sighs and scratches the back of his head.
I've already had reporters ask me if Dad'll be here. They keep asking about what he's telling me.
Why? Because the Heartfilled university team is the Knights. So if this is the Condors, I'm assuming this is him, in either semi-pro or pro. So why are they asking about his dad? It's really weird.
I'm glad we've kept everything under wraps. It's just... I'm trying to be a better man than he was, but it's like I can't stop feeling him over my shoulder.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
Oh, Sean.
Trisha cups a hand to his face. He finds a small smile and covers her hand with his.
I know, I'm not Dad. I'm a different person, I get it. But he's a part of you, Sean. Just as I am. You can't just ignore someone that shaped so much of your life. I know you still have his watch in your desk drawer. You deserved so much more from him. Yeah, well, we don't always get what we deserve. But even thinking of letting someone down a fraction of the way he did us.
She gives his hand a squeeze.
You have his strengths, too. He did actually have a few.
Do you remember Thanksgiving, the first year your father was gone? How I wouldn't let anyone help me in the kitchen?
Oh, do I? Especially the trip to the ER after you dropped the turkey pan on your foot.
Son of a gun, yep. Ouch, if it's not one of those, aluminum pans, and even then, because, depending on the size of your turkey, even a 10-pound turkey, especially if it's... You wouldn't put it in the pan if it was still frozen, though. Anyway. I wanted to prove to everyone that I was fine without him.
that I could do everything for everyone else and take care of myself. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, I thought.
Hey! It's the chapter name.
The truth is, baby, no one is indestructible. My bones sure wished I sucked it up that day sucked it up and asked you for help that day. I bet. Reporters will say what they want about you. You can't control them. But don't let worrying about your father's mistakes push you into making your own.
Good advice.
Thanks, Mama. I really needed to hear that. That's why I said it.
Good, Mom. Oh, this is so sweet. And she's adorable. I love her.
Just try to relax. Remember, this is the beginning. Remember.
Yep, okay, so this is him being pro. So yeah, why are they so fixated on his dad? This is weird.
Remember that you were the #1 draft pick, and that you're already defining your own legacy. Most importantly, remember that you don't have to carry the world on your shoulders. You got plenty of good folks to share the load with.
At least 12 of them.
Thanks, Mama. I love you.
I love you too, baby. Now relax, take a breath, and go win your first game. Yes, so that your mother's embarrassing cheers can amount to something. Because they are going to find her in the crowd, and it's gonna be adorable. I love it.
Almost as quickly as it started, the vision ends. The sun is going down. You're back in the water with Sean, who stares at you in awe. Kira, that was just what I needed.
Yeah, it's almost like the plot demanded it.
He looks down at the damaged watch before clutching it tight and smiling at you. Feeling better? Lots.
Yay! We got points with him.
All right. We haven't missed an ember so far. We've collected 3 of the 11 embers of hope. And so help me, if one of them is still Aleister's, I will strangle someone. And, you know, the ghost person hangs out. I'm gonna follow it.
What?
Sean's face. Okay. I'm coming too. Intense light is coming from somewhere amid the coral formations. You both do your best to swim after the rapidly descending spirit. When you reach the bottom and dare to glance at the light's source, you see a broken sphere of crystal.
Yeah! You're gonna grab it!
You clutch the second half of the island's heart and let your body float back to the surface. Do we dare let Quinn touch this? Is she gonna end up with like 2 separate halves of the island's heart, or is this still gonna be like the same entity? Questions. When you come up, you find that dusk has fallen. How long were we under? How did Sean hold his breath this long? When you come up, you find that dusk has fallen and stars are beginning to come out. As you both tread water, you and Sean gaze at the crystalline orb in wonder. He smiles faintly. You found it. Hey, we found it. No, pretty sure this was us, actually.
Sean was just along for the ride. Sorry, Sean. You paddle back to the rowboats with Sean, brandishing the heart proudly. You did it! Yeah, we had a little help.
It looked like an electric light parade was happening down there.
Yeah, kinda.
Hey, if that glorified disco ball wants to show you how to get to it, I'm not complaining.
Well, I'm glad I have your approval, sir. As you and Sean are pulled aboard, you notice Malatesta eyeing the heart. Fucking try it, dude.
Mighty fine gem you've got there.
Uh-huh. Yes, and it's not yours. Michelle pointedly takes the crystal and places it in her backpack, staring at Malatesta as she zips it up. Yeah, no. Try it, dude. She will end you. Let's get back to the ship before Rourke's men come searching for it. Yvonne and Malatesta begin rowing back to the Dorado.
Doodle jumps? Friends?
Oh boy. The dramatic music is starting. Raj points a shaky finger to an enormous form darkening the waters beneath you. No, come on! We're not leaving the island. What are you doing here? We don't have any more idols. What the fuck? Please don't be the sea monster. No! Through peaks of waves, you see dark fins writhing in the deep. Everyone immediately tenses. If this is sharks or killer piranhas, I am fine, but please don't be the sea monster.
I've got a bad feeling about the...
Oh boy. A massive wave slams into the rowboats as a gaping, many-toothed maw rises in front of you. God damn it! No! I don't have any more C4. It roars menacingly. I'm not gonna try tonight. Oh, and on that cliffhanger, Chapter 3 is complete. We found the only clue and the Ember of Hope. Good, I didn't miss anything with this stupid outfit. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we can restart or continue on. I will pick this back up next week, hopefully with a closer to fully functioning brain. Same time, same place, twitch.tv/aromanticace at 7 p.m. Pacific if you want to watch me live. We will, I guess, try to fight a sea monster from a rowboat. So that'll be a good time. Tune in for that. Yeah. So enjoy whatever it is you do between now and next Friday. Catch you later.